guys, thanks for checking out thehawkshop.com. My name is Jared. Right now we're going to check out a new pad from Vaughn for 2011. This is the Vision 9500. This actually replaces the 8800 Epic that you saw last year. Still some key differences from this pad though, from previous generations of the Epic in the past. We're still going to have a flat base, but first thing you notice is we have a beveled outside roll. What that's going to do, it's going to drop down a lot of the weight of the pad, and it's still going to prevent that puck from skipping over. Another key feature that we have is actually a new internal construction of the pad. It's called Flex-lam. What that is we actually have HD boards that are actually laced together. You'll see them through the front of the pad instead of glued. It allows the foams to move to the goalie's natural movements, gives them more fluid feel, if you will, to the pad. If you saw our video on the 7900, you'll be familiar with this setup that Vaughn has incorporated for 2011. It's an adjustable knee. We still have Velcro like some other brands have incorporated in the past, but Vaughn's taken a bit of a different approach. This is actually laced in the bottom here. It's still going to allow the goaltender to move it up or down, but you're not going to get that Velcro tearing while you're playing. Very good for those goalies that are playing midget AAA that need that high quality pad, but the parents still want some adjustability in the knee. On the outside edge here, the entire edge is covered in female Velcro. It just adds some customization for the player. You can have the knee strap coming in at an angle, straight across, whatever you feel like. Also, Vaughn's actually incorporated something new here as well. This flap is actually mounted in front of the buckles, unlike some other pads in the past. Basically what that does is when you drop into the butterfly, this is going to move out of the way of your pants, and it's going to prevent the pad from under-rotating. In conjunction with the nylon in the knee, definitely going to have some good rotation when transitioning from a stance down to a butterfly. For the first time, Vaughn's incorporated a wide leg channel and a leg pad as well. Similar to the story on the knee, it's really going to help that rotation when transitioning to the butterfly. We don't have any straps or extra pieces near the calf here. Literally just an open concept with the pieces here actually just wrapping around the calf to consume it. Same thing in the boot. We don't have much protection in here, very open. The modern cowlings today, really not necessary to have much padding there. In addition, we have a sliding toe bridge. Again, going to create nice rotation. It's going to keep the pad tight to your leg when you move, not having it shift too much. Also, if you saw our video on the 7900, we have a large calfling here and a very wide medial edge. In conjunction with some of the other pieces I talked about in the knee, it's really going to help in the butterfly prevent that under and over rotation, keep the pad nice and square on the ice. Goaltender is shifting left and right, the pad's going to stay in place. A couple last tidbits on this pad. We do have a raised thigh guard, as found on the 7900 as well. That does a couple things. It keeps the puck away from your knee instead of the puck hitting directly on your thigh and transferring the energy to your knee, protecting it. And it actually brings it away from the landing gear as well. Just creates a nice fluid motion when dropping down into the butterfly. Something you'll be familiar with on the V4 is these military grade buckles that Vaughn introduced last year. These have twice the tensile strength as most buckles on the market. And again, they're mounted behind this pad, so you still get a nice rotation in the butterfly. And even though this pad looks pretty rigid on the outside with a solid outer roll and flat face, it's still quite soft. Vaughn did incorporate some internal brakes on the outside. You can actually see that by those red graphic pieces there. It's still rather flexible when you step into it. If you have any more questions, feel free to email or give us a call. Thanks.